You've heard the promise: make money while you sleep. No boss, no schedule, just cash flowing in while you relax. Sounds perfect. But here's the problem. Most passive income isn't really passive. Behind the glossy social media posts are hours of setup, constant maintenance, and real risks that can wipe out earnings overnight. If you're chasing quick, effortless freedom, you might be heading straight for disappointment, because the truth is far less magical. Passive income is often sold as a magic money machine. Build it once, walk away, and watch the bank balance grow forever. It's the beach laptop fantasy, sipping cocktails while your business works in the background. But in reality, there are three types of income: active, where you trade time for money; semi-passive, where the system mostly runs on its own but still needs regular attention; and truly passive, where it earns without any ongoing effort. The problem? Most passive income ideas you hear about online fall into the semi-passive category at best. That means you'll still have to work, sometimes a lot, to keep them alive. Online stores need fresh products and customer service. YouTube channels need new uploads to keep viewers engaged. Rental properties need tenant management, repairs, and tax handling. Even hands-off investments like dividend stocks require research and occasional adjustments. The dream of building something once and living off it forever is exactly that, a dream. Until you understand that reality, you risk spending years chasing a version of passive income that doesn't actually exist outside of sales pitches. Every passive income stream has a hidden phase that's rarely shown in those easy money videos: the startup grind. This is where the bulk of your time, energy, and often money gets spent before a single dollar comes in. Writing an ebook? That's weeks or months of planning, writing, editing, and formatting. Creating an online course? You'll need scripts, filming, editing, a platform to host it on, and a marketing plan. Buying a rental property? You'll be researching neighborhoods, securing financing, negotiating deals, and getting the place ready for tenants. Even simple ideas like print-on-demand or affiliate blogs demand product research, website setup, and search engine optimization. None of this is quick, and most of it feels like a full-time job in the beginning. The reality is, you're front-loading a lot of effort for a return that may be months or even years away. And if you give up before that point, all the work you put in can easily go to waste. Even after you've launched your passive income stream, the work doesn't just disappear, it changes shape. Rental properties still need management, even if you hire someone. Tenants leave, repairs come up, and local regulations can shift. Online businesses need constant updates to stay relevant. A YouTube channel that stops posting quickly sees its audience drift away. Affiliate marketing websites require fresh content and attention to search rankings, which can drop overnight with an algorithm change. Even digital products like ebooks or courses can become outdated, meaning you'll need to revise and re-release them to keep sales coming in. The truth is, most income streams operate more like a living system than a machine. They need regular maintenance to keep running smoothly. If you step away completely, earnings often plateau or decline. The sooner you accept that ongoing attention is part of the deal, the less likely you are to get blindsided when your set-and-forget idea stops producing. If you're finding this breakdown helpful, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this series on making smarter money moves. Passive income streams aren't just work to build and maintain. They're also vulnerable to forces you can't control. Platforms can change their rules or algorithms overnight, slashing your reach and income without warning. A single policy update from Amazon, YouTube, or Airbnb has wiped out livelihoods before. Competition is another factor. As more people jump into the same hot niche, prices drop, margins shrink, and you're forced to work harder to stand out. Economic conditions can also hit hard. Real estate investors saw rental demand crash during travel bans, online sellers faced supply chain breakdowns, and dividend payouts can be cut in a downturn. Even legal changes, like new taxes or licensing requirements, can make once profitable models barely worth running. If your passive income relies heavily on one platform, one product, or one market trend, you're taking on more risk than you might realize. Diversifying and staying adaptable is key to surviving the inevitable changes. While most income streams need ongoing work, there are a few that can genuinely be called passive. Interest from savings accounts or bonds, dividends from established stocks, and royalties from intellectual property that continues to sell years after creation all fit the bill. These require little to no active involvement once set up, but they come with a catch. Truly passive income almost always needs either a large upfront investment of money or a product with lasting, proven demand. For example, a $100,000 bond portfolio can quietly generate interest every year, but it's not an option for someone starting with $200. A hit song or book can keep earning royalties long after release, but that kind of success is rare. This is why most people start with active or semi-passive income streams, use them to generate profits, and then funnel those profits into assets that actually pay without work. Think of truly passive income as a long-term destination, not the starting point. Instead of chasing the dream of instant, effortless money, it's smarter to view passive income as a process you move through in stages. Stage 1 is active work, building skills, creating a product, or saving enough to invest. Stage 2 is semi-passive. You set up systems, automate what you can, and delegate tasks so your time commitment drops. Stage 3 is truly passive, using the profits from earlier stages to invest in assets that require no ongoing input, like dividend stocks or bonds. This shift in thinking prevents frustration because you're no longer expecting to skip straight to stage 3 without putting in the time or resources. It also helps you build a stronger foundation, since you're developing the skills and financial base to withstand risks and market changes. By treating passive income as a progression, you set realistic expectations and position yourself to actually enjoy the freedom it promises. Passive income exists, but it's rarely instant and almost never truly hands-off unless you've already put in the time or money to get there. The build it once, live off it forever idea is mostly a sales pitch. In reality, you'll set it up, maintain it, and adapt as things change. The winners aren't chasing magic ideas. They're building solid systems and reinvesting profits into assets that actually run without them. So don't ask, what's the easiest passive income I can start? Instead, ask, what can I build now that will pay me later? That's how you make passive income real,